Hi everyone, hope everyone can hear me okay. So I'm going to start off with a quick sound test first. Yes, I've got all my cameras set up for this view, so thought I might as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a hat person, as you can tell. Yeah, I love my hats. So I noticed there are a few people in the comments as well, so I've got a few people waiting. So welcome to today's show. It's going to be Halloween special, which is a little bit unusual for this time of year, but it is like halfway to Halloween, so it's going to be a little bit like the Christmas in July, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So well, I'm getting used to this now with the camera here, so normally it's just my hands that you get to see, but I seem to be in a kind of a camera mode at the moment the last couple of weeks with the launches and everything, so I'm, you know, getting used to that again. So I can say hi to everyone that's in the chat at the moment. We're just going to have a little bit of a chat and then we're going to go straight into the projects. So I'm hoping everyone can hear me. So Maria, she was super early, you actually made it. Yes, so yeah, welcome Maria, she can hear me, so it looks like everyone else can too. Oh yes, I know Maria, you love Halloween, I know you do. So hi Benita. Okay, so I do have a couple of projects here that we've made before. These would have been from last year, and these have actually gone in the 40% off sale, so I just wanted to bring those up to you so you can have a look. This is the pizza box. Now everything that I'm showing you here today is in the 40% off sale, apart from the stamp set as well, which I need to fish out. Actually, did I actually get that out? I have to have a look. I think I have it out already. And we also have the coffee cup as well. I absolutely love this one. So that is also in the 40% off sale. And now there is a ton of things that have gone into the Simply Made Craft sale, and it's all for the bank holiday weekend, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So that is linked down below. Plus this show was supposed to come out on, I think it was Thursday, but one of the die sets that we're going to be using first was going to be in the sale, and so I thought, you know, I'm going to leave that off until we get to the weekend, and then we can all have the fun together and make that. So let's zoom over now to the desktop. Just before that, I just need to show you the offer. Okay, so that's SMC40 in the checkout, and everything is linked down below. Okay, so if I do miss out any links, let me know in the comments and I will do that. And if you're watching on replay, say hi as well. I'm happy to answer questions and things like that. The last couple of weeks have been so busy. I haven't been able to reply to a lot of comments, so I'm hoping you can all still hear me. Looks like you can. And just need to say also that we're having a little bit of an internet connection, so if I do start to buffer and things like that, then I will be back. So yeah, it's just so annoying. I'm just loading up my phone here so I can keep an eye on the comments, because my computer's way over there, but if you watch me regularly, you know it's all over there. So right, what are we going to be making today? Right, we're going to be making a coffin, but not with the coffin die that sold out really fast. In fact, when it came out on Create and Craft, it sold out before I even got to the building. It was gone before I even got there. So it was the only die set that has ever sold out that I have never demonstrated. I have never demonstrated that coffin die. It just flew. But anyway, we're going to be making something slightly different, and we're also going to be making a project with some cans. These are tuna cans. I've washed them out. They're ready to go. I have a special whatchamacallit gadget thingy, tin opener, can opener, that takes off the can really neatly, so there's no sharp edges at all, and it basically creates a lid. So we're going to be making a double project with these. I'm thinking I'm going to glue these together. If we glue the lid to the bottom there, we can have some lovely tins there for putting treats in, Halloween treats, and then we're going to cover those with some pretty papers. If you class Halloween as pretty papers, it's up to you. I class Halloween papers as pretty. Everyone's definition of pretty is different. Okay, and we're also going to be making the Noodle Box, which has also gone in the sale, so super excited. I'm always excited. I keep saying I'm super excited, but yes, I am. Okay, I've got everything prepared here. We're going to be popping together the makeup palette box first. So I'm just reusing my this is large envelope demo. That's from a few years ago. blast from the past there. So I'm going to try my best to keep my eye on the comments. And I'm just going to say, before I get into everything, I'm going to say hello to everyone first. So we have a few more people that have come in. So we have Beverly, hi Beverly, and Doreen, hi Doreen, and Trish. So yeah, she's watching the TV show, so she won't be able to comment. That's fine, you can listen in. You're still joining in even if you're just watching. And Maria's been good and not looked at the sale yet. Yeah, I think that's a good good applause there. Dorius. Yes, the 40% off is in the US as well. If you go to the craftstash.us website, the offer is there too. In the UK, it's free delivery all weekend. But bear in mind, though, that it all comes from the same warehouse, so it doesn't really matter where, you know, which website you order from. But the links are up in the, or down in the description box. I don't know why I'm saying up. It's down, isn't it? Hi, Anne. Hi, Linda. Hi, Beverly. I think I've said hello to Beverly already. And Lizzie, hi Lizzie. Yes, so the 40% off is all weekend. It ends Monday night. We're in GMT +1, so we're in British Summer Time, or BST. Yes, we lost an hour's sleep on Mother's Day. Of all days, we lost an hour's sleep on that day. Yeah, so that ends Monday night, so it's the whole weekend, and there's a lot in there. There's a lot of my favorites in there too. So, you know, we've got the coffee cup in there, we've got the pizza box. These are absolutely perfect for gifting treats and things like that, you know, perfect. This pizza box, again, you could put a giant cookie in there. It's absolutely perfect for that, and you can save an absolute ton, especially if there was some sets here that you have had your eye on before and you never got around to getting. Always wait for the special offers to come along. Okay, so we're also going to be using the Halloween Fun A5 stamp set, and this is a bundle. It comes with the coordinating dies as well. I'm hoping it's not too bright there. If I kind of pop it like that, you can be able to see that there. Anyway, I'm babbling on. Let's get on with this project. So I have here some from my stash. I don't even know where I've got it from. It's kind of like a sparkly black. I'm sure you'll be able to find something on Amazon. This, I guess it's like a Centura pearl, but it's double-sided. Feels round about 250 GSM. That's what it feels like. So that's in my stash. And I've already cut some bits and bobs out and added my tape because I'm going to do my best to do 3 projects this show. And we're also going to be using the makeup palette. Now, this one was the one that caused all the trouble from me not going live on Thursday. This is also in the 40% off sale, so that is directly linked down below. So 15 dies, and this actually makes up a makeup palette. So on the product page for this, there are pictures here of, you know, like beauty sort of things, but today we're going to be making this into a casket, so it's going to be another coffin. So we're going to be making a coffin from this makeup palette because it's the perfect shape, and 2, when I designed this, I kind of thought this is going to make a great coffin as well. So I have absolutely been not dying, that's a really bad word, or mind the pun sort of thing, but I've been really excited to finally get round to making a coffin version of this. Oh gosh, that was a really bad choice of words, wasn't it? Okay, let's pop that aside. Right, so I have die cut one of the base. I'm hoping you can still see that it's so bright in here. Let's see if I could turn some of the lighting down. Anyway, we have the middle section, and we have, sorry, that's the lid, this is the base, this is the middle section, and that's all we've done. And I've added some double-sided red tape here to the base, just the one, there's a tab on one of the sides, and some tape here to the middle section, the middle support, and I think I might even have some Halloween chocolate. I will have to get my special box out. Yes, I have a special box, and we do have one more extra flap here, but that's going to be for the front of the box. Okay, so I'm just trying to do my best now to keep my eyes on the comments. Hi Audrey, it's great for you to join us. Yes, definitely happy Saturday. And it's great that you guys know each other as well. You're saying hello, you know, there's loads of names that you know and you recognise. I don't know if you know each other in person, whether it's just, you know, online. Okay, so I'm also going to use my hot glue gun. I've literally just turned that on. It's firing up. So do my best to keep my eyes on the comments as well. Okay, any questions, pop them in. Right, so let's pop together. It's been so long since I made this, and in fact this collection was released when I was poorly. I had the whole month of December off with COVID, and yeah, that was that really. No work from me. Okay, so let's I like to add glue as well, just strengthens it. So yeah, I am pretty much all better. I did have a bit of hair loss, not a bit, a lot of hair loss. I lost about 60% of my hair round about March. The whole entire month of March my hair was coming out, and it wasn't the best feeling, I'll tell you that. But you may have remembered me talking about this in one of my lives about that anyway, so I won't go into too much detail. But it's basically, if you have an illness where you have a high temperature, it can cause your hair to go into shedding mode, and about 60% of my hair fell out. And I had really, really long hair as well, so it was just coming out in handfuls every day. I was losing about a month's worth of hair every day. Not nice. And what did I do with that? I need the glue here. So what I'm going to start doing first is I'm going to start gluing these tabs. So I'll be gluing these tabs together while I chat. And so basically my hair looked like a cheap wig after everything had fallen out, and my hair was all thin and straggly. Yeah, not the best look. It looked like I was wearing a cheap wig from my shoulders downwards. So I went for the big chop. So that's why you're seeing me with short hair. That's come undone. So I know a few of you on there from when I was talking about this live a couple of weeks ago, that a few of you have had the same sort of things, so I know I'm not alone. So don't worry, Maria, I'm absolutely fine. My hair and my nails, they grow. When they grow, they grow. These nails here, these only took about 3 weeks to grow. My hair grows really fast, so in about 2 years time it will be back to where it was, maybe even a year and a half. So I'm not worried, and I'm actually really glad to have the change, I think, as well. It's kind of nice to have the change, and I can only ever have my hair this short when I have thin hair. So so obviously when I had postpartum hair loss after my 2 babies were born, I had my hair cut then. Just doesn't take that long to grow back. Keeps it in good condition as well, so I'm not gutted. Plus it looks good with my hat still, so I'm happy with that. I like my hats. Okay, so we've got this glued together, and my heat gun, hot glue gun has now heated up. So I've got my base just there, and I'm just going to peel this back slightly. See, I'm chatting too much now. That's the only thing about using something with a bit of a sheen, is it takes a little bit longer for your glue to stick. So I also want to say hello to Lynn Clifton as well. So she definitely, I do try and remember to say hi to her every single time I go live, because I know she watches the next day if she has the time. So Maria says she has an underactive thyroid, so nails are brittle and won't grow, and hair loss too. See, mine's only a temporary thing, but I can't even imagine what it would be like if, you know, if it was a permanent sort of health condition. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these little tabs here. They're like little triangular ones. I'm just going to add a bit of glue now just to that tab there, and that tab there, And then I'm going to be really quick here because this is an all-in-one sort of corner here. So we tuck that in. So you just need to find the right position. So there's that there. There we go. That is the first corner done. And as you can see, it's looking like a casket, isn't it? So definitely hot glue for this fiddly little bit is, I think, the best course of action there, because I've tried all these different ways of putting this set together, and that was the best way I found. Sometimes you just have to resort to the hot glue. So I hope everyone is having a nice week. Anyway, I've been talking about myself, but I hope everyone else is having a lovely week. I'm hoping we're not having any buffering. Just the silly internet again keeps cutting out. Yes, Maria, it is looking very casket shaped. Yes, Lizzie. So yeah, a lot of people do prefer their crickets because you can actually be part of the design process, if that makes sense. So you're kind of getting all of your shapes, you're getting familiar on what needs to be used and put together. The program normally decides what you need to use, and you just got to choose your colours. So I do my best though just to let everyone know how many of the dies you need to use, which ones you need to use, and you know how many you need to cut out. Okay, there we go. We have a casket, but we need some support in the middle there. Oh, that's come undone. I thought I heard something pop. Obviously we don't want that happening in real life, do we? That would be quite scary. Has anyone seen any of those YouTube videos where like the funeral's gone wrong, where they drop the coffin down the stairs and things, and you're just like, I hope they've locked that. Can you imagine if the lid came off? Oh, so I think Art Mavis would be happy about that. There we go. So that is, let's just get this sorted out first. This is the hinge here. That is almost ready. So you can imagine that's not going to be very supportive just yet, because there's nothing for it to support it. So that's why we have this middle section. Now I've added a bit of tape just to one of the flaps, obviously the one opposite the hole. I am covered in glue. So let's pop that. Okay, the best thing to do is to pop it onto this side here, the opening side, so that when this closes, this has a support. Otherwise, this, if you pop it in this way, this is going to want to go inside as well as that. So this will give it the optimal support. So let's get that on. There we go. Am I too loud? Because sometimes I'm thinking my microphone is a bit loud, so you can always turn me down, but it's just whether my voice is distorted. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in there. And we have that little thumb hole there now to, so you're able to get that out. Okay, and then this level here, if we get all these bits of glue off, has now something to support that. As you can see, that is supported. So I just need to find some clasps. I did put those away after the show last week. Let's hope my microphone wire is long enough while I go up and look. You know what? Where did I put them? I haven't labelled any of my drawers. Oh, here we go. There we are. First time lucky. Okay. Ooh, we even have handles. I forgot about those. Ooh, we even have feet. Should I put feet on the casket? It's a bit OTT, but I've got lots of feet. I could do that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Should I put feet on? Okay, I've got those clasps as well. Okay, that was my metal drawer, by the way. These are all the the furniture I used on my project last week. Okay, I'll put the handle on last. We could put the handle on the front maybe. This could be fun. Right, okay. This could freak a few people out. Making a miniature miniature casket. Okay, so I'm going to try this clasp here, but you do have to get it just right when you get that on. So last week I showed you how to pop this on with a bit of tape, but I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to try it without tape, just so I can get a tight fit here, because it has to have that gap. So I'm just going to add just some glue here on the bottom, hoping that's in the middle. You can squish it along. Careful though, because these are metal pieces, so they will heat up. Oh. We need to wait for that to dry. That wants to squiggle around. We'll wait for that to dry while we do the feet. Let's add the feet. This is exciting. Yes, feet please, that would be cool. That's right, I have to agree with you there. Okay, we've got 4 feet. This is going to be a very special casket. Gosh, let's have a look. Well, yes, it is going to be a very special casket because it's going to have chocolate in it. Nothing dead. This is starting to look like now I'm adding this on, it's not looking so coffin-like now with the feet. If you can imagine, this is now looking like a Japanese trunk. That is pretty cool. There's so many different ways we could do that. If I add the feet, it's going to look like a Japanese trunk, but we're just going to say it's an extra special casket. So let's add these on. And I know there's some of you out there would probably add lace to this as well, or make it very shabby chic. I do love shabby chic, but only to like a certain sort of level. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, this is going to make a lovely ornament actually. Okay, so we're going to call this a casket slash Japanese trinket box. I'm going to have to order me some more feet, you know, so. And after this, could someone put, after I've gone live, could someone put in the comments manually for me to add these feet to the links down below, because I know I'm going to get questions. Where'd you get the feet from? So, okay, that, oh, I love that. I love that. I'm just going to switch cameras so you can see this from a different angle. There we go. What do you think of this, guys? It's got all these strings on. I absolutely love that. Okay, let's get back to the project. Okay, it needs multiple handles. Right, where should I put the handles? I've got multiple handles, so I'm glad I've got some people telling me how to do this, because I've never really worked in a, well, I wouldn't have worked in a funeral sector, but okay, where should I put the handles? On the side? I've got this to go there. I'll glue that on in a moment. Where do they go? Here. Is it needs to be carried, I guess. So would they go here? Oh, leave the cobweb glue. That's a point. We can add the cobwebs and leave them on. Would they go like that? Or would they go either side like that? Let me know. I don't really want it to look too busy. That's the thing. So because I've still got to maybe put something on the top, but I don't want to ruin the look now. I really like it just the way it is. Okay, so let's get the handles lower down. The Addams Family. Okay, so let's get this sorted out first. I've still got my glue gun on, so right, I want to get this in the right place. Can anyone hear any like buzzing or squealing on my end down my microphone? Because one of my lights has started to hum and I don't know if my microphone is picking that up. If you can hear it, then I will try and fix it. So someone's saying no on the bottom, so I'm thinking, yeah, it will. The handles will need to be on there, because if you put the handles here and you're carrying something heavy like a body, yeah, the bottom might just come out. So the support needs to be on the bottom. Okay, so that is a closed trinket box. Oh, this is going to be amazing. I'm just reading the comments here. Add the feet to the list, please. I could probably do it at the end, actually. Yep, Maria's saying definitely lace. Oh, and satin inside. Yes. No buzz. That's great. No buzz. Anyone on headphones that can hear a buzz? Because I know headphone wearers can actually pick up a little bit more than people with speakers, unless Barb does have the headphones on. Okay, so I need to put these handles on now before I turn the glue gun off. So I need to add them. You see, if I pop them here, it's going to be a little OTT. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm just going to go for it. I like them there. We can do the OTT. If you can hear another person talking, that will be my son. He is talking to himself while he's watching YouTube. So if any of you remember, maybe it was last summer, I think, I was making a mini album and he was watching a funny YouTube video, I think it was, and he spent the whole time I was live laughing, and yeah, you all thought it was pretty cute, so that's alright. This is family life. Okay, I've got that down. That is looking fantastic. That's like a miniature. This is literally a miniature coffin. This is amazing. I can't wait to take pictures of this. Right, I'm going to have to order myself some more handles. Okay, let's get these on now. Anyway, I hadn't anticipated spending this much time on the first project, so I'm going to be moving on very soon now to the next one. I don't even think I'm going to use the stamp set on this. I just like the way this looks. So I'm going to use the stamp set on the other two projects because I absolutely love this. And I might even get some silver gilding bits and bobs as well just to do that. Now, if you want to add mats to this, it does, oh, that red thing, oh dear. Right, it does come with mats as well, they're stitched. And if you did want to make it into a makeup palette, it's got all of those extra bits and bobs as well. So, turn off my glue gun. I don't think I need that anymore. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, so here is the casket. That has added a nice weight to it now. Oh, I love that. Let's see if the clasp works. Glue should have set. There we go. And then we can take this up and put some treats in. Or if you get a chocolate bar that's the shape of a skeleton, you could pop that in there. And then there's room on the top as well if you have like a chocolate lollipop. I do have some bits and bobs left over from last. Oh, this is my chocolate box. Right, what have we got? Right, you get having a nice look now in my sweetie pile. So we have Easter. We have a chocolate coin for Christmas. These are, I can't remember. Chocolate coins. Minions Halloween skeleton. I do have Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas. I've got a Kinder Surprise. This is about a year old, I think, so it's not recently bought. I know they're not for sale at the moment due to the factory's hygiene. Let's pop these in. Yeah, so this is my little treat box, and my children know not to take from here because some of this chocolate is quite old and it wouldn't be enjoyable, so they know to stay away from this one. Okay, I think that's enough chocolate. Pop that in there. There we go. Let's get that tucked in. Close that up. Put the clasp on. Beautiful. Love that. Oh, I absolutely love that. Let's do the front camera again. There we go. What do you think? I'm just going to leave it as it is. We've got the handles at the back as well. I absolutely love that. Okay, let's move back over here. I might even show you, I'll tell you the reason why I'm wearing a hat a lot. One, I do love my hats an awful lot, and you will always see me in a hat when I'm on the school run. I'm wearing a hat. But because my hair fell out in March, it has now started to grow back, and it is super spiky. So I'm getting the Goblin King sort of look. So yeah, so I'm wearing a hat. I'm going to cover that stuff up. Okay, just until it gets a little bit longer, but luckily I don't have any like scalp patches anymore around like the hairline, so that's good. Anyways, so I have printed off some some patterned paper here. I've used the Echo Park. I haven't put the link down below, but it's from Snap Click Supply. I know one of you guys recommended it to me a few years ago, and I absolutely love that website. So it's Snap Click Supply, and they sell Cartabella, Echo Park, all those lovely brands, and they're printable. So you buy the collection, you can print them out. But I have listed the cardstock that I've printed this out on. I am having a few printer troubles, so I don't know whether I'm going to be upgrading my printer or buying trying to fix it myself. So I'm going to have to spend a good afternoon just fixing it, but I am getting a lot of black splodges. I do need to do some sort of like manual in-person clean on there. So I've been having this trouble for a few months now, so I'm pretty much done with trying to fight with that printer. Okay, so we're going to be moving over to a manual make now with my Tuna tin cans. So I have two here. I'm going to pop my glue gun on again actually, and what I thought was I could stack these, glue the lid to the bottom here, and pop that on, and then we can decorate this all with paper. Now this is the sort of project that I would make for say Simply Cards and paper craft. So this is the kind of thing I'd make for a magazine basically. So this is definitely an upcycle, and the only die that I'm going to be needing are some circle dies. So I'm just going to try and get some out of my stash. Now I keep mine in a binder. I will be moving out from keeping these in a binder because they're really difficult to use because they kind of bend. So I'll be moving on from that. So that's a good size. Yep, and yep. Those will be my two dies that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to have to make a manual measurement here. So I've said this at the beginning of the show. I said I used a special can opener. It's like a safety one where it cuts it. It opens up the can at where it's sealed on. Instead of leaving a jaggedy line, it's safe. It's not sharp on either side. So you can, so it basically turns this into a lid. It's fantastic. I'm not going to put any of those can openers in the description. You'll have to hunt those out and try them out yourselves. I have a Pampered Chef one. That's the one I'm using. So we're going to cut this to 1 1/8 of an inch. That is how wide. I mean, if you can find different size cans, it doesn't have to be these little slim ones. It'll work on the baked bean cans, the little ones, taller ones. So you can just go for it really. I just like, I've put these through the dishwasher so they are clean. Okay. And make sure you don't get the ones with the pull back as well, because it won't work on those. Okay, so I'm going to grab my paper trimmer out now. And I'm going to cut some strips. I have the, I think it's Halloween Party from Echo Park is what I've used. So I just printed off 2. So we're going to do strips from those 2. Right, I've chosen which 2 I'm going to use. I said 1.25 inches. I'm going to pop them through at the same time. This is 1 inch and 1/8. There we go. Okay, is this going to be long enough to go around the whole lot? So I have started this live not fully making all of my creative decisions. I've chosen my products, had a more or less in my mind what I was going to make, and now I'm happy to make all my creative decisions as I go along. Yep, that fits perfectly. That was the full length there of the A4 sheet. Oh, that is going to look fantastic. It's going to look so pretty. It really is. Okay, so let's get these papers on first. Glue. Should I use hot glue? Yes. So I'm just going to add a bit of glue just along there. Now running it through the dishwasher as well does help the original labelling to come off as well. So could you guys let me know what time it is, where you are, where you're watching from, because it is 8:37 in the evening here. I've not had my dinner yet because we had a late lunch, so I'm not too sure. I might make burgers for our dinner. The children have eaten already, then they've already gone to their rooms for the evening, so it's just the grown-ups that need feeding now. So yeah, just curious of what time it is where you are. Oh, look at that, it matches, it's pattern matched. The join's just here and it's pattern matched that. It's pretty cool. Okay, that is the first tin done. That is pretty. You could make a little circular mini album for that as well that goes in there. If you want me to make a mini album for this can, let me know. That would make a great make as well. Okay, there's the first one. Let's do the second one now. Got things falling down. Yeah, I'll leave that off. Okay, let's get this on. This can's a different size. I think I've used 2 different brands there of tuna. There's a bigger lip here, so maybe I'll put this one at the bottom. Maybe at the top. We'll see. We'll see how they fit together with the lids. There we go. The internet seems to be a bit more stable now. For the last hour before I went live, I was keeping my eye on it and it kept going. And I was like, oh no, this doesn't look good. Okay, so it's 3:40 in Florida, 2:37 where Audrey is. Yes, Maria, yes, mini album would be fun. And Dries is in Pittsburgh, so it's 3:38. And Missouri in USA, it's 2:37. So I guess this is like Eastern, is it Mountain Time? Okay, so let's test these out now because I'm going to glue these together. I'm going to make a tower. You can make a whole big tower of these. Okay, so we'll do it that way. This one has the bigger end. Okay, I'd like the one with the bigger gap there at the top, and that nests nests really nicely. Okay, so we're going to have this lid here glued on to the bottom of that. So let's get that glued on. Now a hot glue gun really is very useful for projects like this with metal. But careful that is heating up. Central time. There we go. I don't know how many time zones there are in the US. Is it 3 or 4? Okay, so now that lid is on the bottom of the top tin. That is going to nest on there now nicely. There we go. And now I need to choose some ribbon. I think I have some green. I think I might go for green or orange. I've got orange. No, I'm going to go for orange. Definitely going to go for orange. Okay. Hoping I get time here for the last project. Okay, so to keep this all together and keep this top lid on, because we're going to be filling that with treats, we are going to have a bow tied at the top, and I'll do that in a moment because I want to decorate this now. So let's grab some orange paper, orange cardstock. I do have some. Here we go. We are going to make a mat from the largest circle. Let's run that through the Big Shot. And then the tin at the bottom has the cobwebs on, so I'm going to use that as my mat because it's like then it's an alternating pattern, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. It just helps to keep that visual interest, and so it won't look odd. So let's grab this one. We'll go for the smaller one. So I like not making too many creative decisions when I go live anyway, because then you get to see how I make my decisions and my thought processes. I like to show that and leave that in there. I mean, it would be easier for me if I literally planned everything down to the T before I went live. But it benefits you guys more when I don't do that. So okay, so that is, I'll recycle that little bit that's left over. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to do some stamping in a minute. Okay, so this is going to be glued on there, and as you can see, it creates a different sort of visual. It breaks it all up. So we have this pattern here breaking up the continuing pattern of the cobwebs. Glue that's over here. So there's 4: Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. There we go. I'm imagining it's quite early in Pacific. So yeah, Karma's saying it's a more civilized hour in New Zealand. Okay, so you can pop this up on a foam pad if you want to. I'm going to keep it flat. If I add anything else, I will pop it up onto a little foam pad. That's going to want to move, so I need to pop that on and leave it alone. Okay, so let's have a look at the stamp set now. Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay, so we have, let's pop this lid on as well. Okay, I like all of them. Let's have the Happy Halloween. And should we go for orange? I've got green here, but I was going to use that on another section. That will work on there. Yes, okay. Just going to move my phone so I can reach my drawers. And I have a, where did I put it? Is anyone like this? Like, where did it go? What did I do with it? I didn't even get it out. There we go. Right. Ink pad. I have used this ink pad for zonks. I absolutely love this ink pad. This is the VersaFine Onyx Black, and Craft Stash have just got it back in stock. It was out of stock, I think, for the whole entire lockdown. It's just gone back. So let's pop this on. Now the Halloween Fun stamp set is not included in the 40% off. That's probably one of the only things that isn't included. Okay, I'm making a mess. I don't want to lose anything like these dies. I should probably put them back. There we go. I've just shoved them onto the die sheet there that they were resting on. Let's hit these out. There we go. That's the one I want. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can die cut it first, or you can stamp it first. Now the easiest way to do it is to die cut it first and then stamp on it. So we're going to be doing this the harder way. Oh, a bat. Could do that out of black. I'll leave that out just in case I need to use that. Right. Okay, so I'm using a magnetic platform. That's holding that in place. Now if my my microphone is going to pick that up, my son's actually singing now, so you might be spoiled to a bit of a show. Okay, this is going to look fantastic. So I can either have this on the side, have it on the top. Yes, I'm going to have it on the top. And I will show you how we're going to do the ribbon as well. Okay, so I've got some foam pads here, and I'm going to chop them in half. So we're going to use these thin strips here. I'm going to pop them on like that so we can create a little walkway for the ribbon to fit through. There we go. So we have two levels there for you to pop your little treats in. If you buy those little net bags, it's probably enough for a net bag of chocolates in each tin. I know if you're in the UK, Home Bargains, B&M and Tesco and supermarkets like that, they'll sell little bags like this that you can pop them in. Okay, so let's pop this on. There we go. I'm just going to pop that there because I'm going to tie my ribbon just here. So here is my orange ribbon. I hope you're enjoying this Halloween in April. It's a lot of fun. Very unusual. It's the first time I've ever done a halfway to Halloween. But if you really enjoy it, I'm going to see if I can just do this every year, even if it's just one project. Okay, I'm going to need some slack on there. I like to give myself a bit of excess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a bit of glue to the bottom and get that on. I'm hoping I've got that in the right place for the ribbon. Looks like I do. Okay, so that is now secured on the bottom. So let's get this tied up. So if you're not good at tying up bows, you know, you can always ask somebody else to help you with that bit. So I am going to tie a tight bow here. After all, we don't want our chocolates from going everywhere. Now I'm doing this the 2 bunny ears way. Just going to overlap them and loop them through. There we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you end up with an upside down bow. But anyway, I think I need to go on some sort of bow tying course to learn how the experts do it. Okay, there we go. That is my happy Halloween treat gift box. Isn't that really cool? Let's get this chopped. There we go. You can even make these in advance. How lovely is that? That's just an upcycle. That's literally just an upcycle, and you can even cover that as well using the same circle dies. So again, we could probably pop on a bat somewhere as well. I absolutely love that. I would love to receive something like that, and it doesn't even have to be for Christmas. You can make this for birthdays, you can make this for Christmas. This would look fantastic with like pine cones and things like that, and fir sprigs on there with some ribbon. That would look absolutely fantastic for Christmas. So okay, so we've made 2 Halloween projects now, and I'm just going to move on to my last one. Okay, thumbs up if you like this one. So far, which one fair, or is it neck and neck for that? Because I can't decide. I like them both, so I can't actually decide that. Okay, so we're going to be moving on now to, I need to move my big shot out of the way. We're going to be making the Noodle Box, and I love this Noodle Box because it's self-closing. You don't need very much adhesive at all. And here is the die set, the Noodle Box die set. Oh gosh, what was that noise? I think that was my son as well. Anyways, I'll be telling him afterwards that we all heard him. Okay, so I've got some cut out already. Now my printer, again, like I said before, is playing up. So I'm using the Spider papers now from the same Echo Park collection from Snap Click Supply. And yeah, I really need to sort my printer out. Look what it's done here. I'm gonna have to spend an afternoon sorting that out or purchasing a new one. Does anyone have any recently bought eco tanks from Epson? Because that would be where I would be looking at something like that. So if you have any brand new Epson or latest models of the Epson eco tanks, let me know if you like them, if you like it. Okay, so we need to cut 2 of these. I've got one cut out already, so let's run that through. This is the Big Shot switch. I'm getting on okay with it actually. I've managed to keep my plates straight as well. And there's a couple of bits I need to say. We've got these 2 dies that I've taped. Sorry if that was loud, by the way. So we're going to be running that through again, but with those little dies. I've done one on one already. Okay, so we have this section here. So it's the section here on the left, and I've already run through this one with this die here. So we have that little bar. Okay, I've done that one already, and these are shaped, so it's really easy to work out where they go. So we have these little bars. Oh gosh, I keep dropping that. So we have these bars either side. There we go, and they are shaped and rounded so that they fit, and there is a little bit of a bar indent there from the die. It goes on top of that section. So press that down. I'm going to run that through again. If anyone has the the Big Shot switch. Let me know how you're getting on with it. Are you enjoying using it? Is it giving you the right amount of pressure? Hi Helen, I've not seen your name in a while. Hope you're doing well. Okay, right, I think we're done with these plates now. So yeah, you do need a large format machine for this die. So this die here, this Noodle Box die, is included in the Okay, I think I'm back. I did lose a bit of connection there. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm having a few internet troubles right now. So that was the first drop. Hopefully I can come back. It's coming and going now, so I think it happens in clusters. So I had a really good run there of no drops. Had a good 56 minutes there of no dropping. So I can see now my connection. It's going from red and then amber to green again. So I'm keeping my eye on it so that I can not notice. Can you imagine if I didn't notice and I just carried on? None of you can hear me. Okay, so I've just folded everything like that. So I think these ones come out that way actually. Okay, so let's get this glued together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlap these two squares. These are really good boxes because you can store these flat. So if you want to get started on any event that's coming up, you can really make a dent in your preparations by making these up and keeping them flat. Okay, yeah, it is buffering, Maria, but it's me. I'm having huge internet woes at the moment, so I'm hoping we can get those fixed. Mr. G is onto it with the internet company, so I think we might have someone we'll probably need to come out and look at our line again. Okay, I know last year they replaced our internet cable underground, so I'm hoping it's something that they can fix in like the hub box for our street. They can just play with the plugs, I guess, or whatever they do. So I'm just gluing these sides here. This is how easy this is to put together. Okay, so if you want to, you can use the stamp set all over, or as it's a digital paper, you can print it both sides. That would look fantastic as well. Or, not that one. What am I thinking? Where is the die set? I've put it down. Here we are. There we go. Or we have mats that you can just do some coordinating dies on there, some different patterns and things. Okay, so Alan's saying he lost you there. Uh-oh. There was banging near. Quite scary at the same point because you're doing Halloween. Yes, I have stayed in a haunted hotel before. That was not nice. No, there was a lot of banging at 5:50 in the morning from the bathroom. It sounded like someone was jumping up and down, but the bathroom was empty and there was like nothing upstairs, no rooms upstairs, so I really did not know what that was. That was when I was at Hechanda staying in Oundle. That's supposedly, that hotel there is supposedly haunted by Mary Queen of Scots. So yeah, I'm not too sure if she was in the bathroom jumping up and down, but yeah, I wasn't keen on repeating that experience. Okay, so what we have here is some little circular, half circular slits there, slots, and all we have to do, oh, I forgot to bend that one, these little side flaps here, they tuck in, and that is what puts your box together. Now I am using 300 GSM cardstock for this project, so it's going to be a super sturdy box. Can you see how that's gone together? It's lovely, isn't it? I absolutely love how this box puts together. It's so much fun, especially with the Halloween papers as well. But I've listed this paper. It's good quality printable cardstock that you can use. It even works, I think it's advertised for laser, but it works beautifully in inkjet and the eco tanks. There we go. There is our noodle box. You don't have to put noodles in it. I think in some Halloween places or sweet shops you can buy like Halloween worms and things. That would be perfect for these, or orange candy, like orange spaghetti candy lace things. That would look really well as well. So these two dies that I used, these two here that I used alternating, one on each side, this is what's going to make our closure, and that just tucks in there. How brilliant is that? That is our lovely little box. So let's make a little sentiment, I guess, a little Halloween sentiment. Open if you dare. Yes, I think I used that one. And we'll get the matching die. Again, this is not included in the 40% off, but everything else should be. I'm going to use that one. I think that's the one. That looks like it. Okay, let's choose. Should we go for lime green? That's a bit bright. Yes, orange will be excellent. So we'll run this through first. We'll do the opposite. We'll run it through first, through the Big Shot, and cut that out. Gosh, it's awful without Helen, isn't it, when the internet's gone? Makes you wonder how you survived the 80s and 90s. Read a book. So I've always got about 2 or 3 books on the go. I'm reading 3 books at the moment, so 2 non-fiction, 1 fiction. I do enjoy reading, so okay. So I'm saying the Newton Abbot in Devon was out completely for a lot of Sky customers. We're Virgin customers, so we've got like the super fast fibre when it works. It's normally really good, so I can't moan too much. It's just, you know, when they have problems, you've got to report it and insist they fix it. But they're quite good. They have a website where there's like forums where you can kind of raise issues, and then someone from Virgin that's watching the chat, they actually communicate with you and, you know, send out an engineer if you need one. So if you do have any problems with the Virgin, get onto the forums and, you know, write something down, and then normally an engineer gets in touch. It's one of the easiest ways to get in touch with them, actually. Okay, stamp that down. Open if you dare. I do dare, because I want my sweets. Can't pick that up. There we go. Right, so I can pop it. I'm thinking I'm going to pop it on the side. I'm also going to create a banner to go behind that with the green. So I'm just going to use my scissors for this. I'm going to go completely freestyle for this. There we go. This is a little strip there. I'm going to pop that behind, and I'm going to go to the smaller scissors now. So to make a handmade banner, just cut up just through the centre there, and then from each corner cut in. That's one side of the banner, like a fishtail, and this is going to be double-sided, so there we go. find, and if you want to, you can even go in with a pen. I do have a pen. Let's see if this biro is good enough. Yes. You can do dashes, you can do a line, you can do a very untidy line, like a distressed line, I guess. This is a Halloween project, so really it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, I did say that the coffin die from my Halloween collection from 2021 did sell out, and I have no idea, and I've had questions before on whether it's coming back. I don't know, but I can confirm that I do have a Halloween collection coming out for 2022, and I'm super excited about that. So I don't know when that is going to be released. Where are my pads? Here we go. But it's going to be a lot of fun, I'll tell you that, because I'm just waiting for the stock to come in now so I can make my samples. What am I doing? I'm going to glue this on and then raise it up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So if you love Halloween, watch out for the new collection. And this time I'm going to be having Halloween papers, 12 by 12 papers. I really can't wait to play when they arrive. So just can't wait to show you guys, because I know there's a lot of Halloween fans out there. Not everyone is, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I just find the fun in it, and just the vibrant colours and the patterns and everything. It's a lot. I do like to theme craft. I love theme craft. So okay, let's pop this on now. There we go. Open if you dare. Would you dare? We could put something in there that jumps. That would probably scare anyone off. Cans off my chocolates. Let's tidy up now. So that is the last project. That is the Noodle Box. And again, the Noodle Box is in the 40% off. I'll quickly pop the poster back up again. So that's SMC 40, and that picture there was the beach hut that you saw there. You can also turn that into a birdhouse. It's got one of those circle dies in it, so you can turn it into a birdhouse, which is pretty funky. Okay, so here we have the Noodle Box. I love that, the way it opens up, and it's self-closing as well, and this all tucks out as well, so you can have half of it there as your treat box. You could pop your hand in with your treats. Perfect if you're doing a home cinema night. Popcorn in there, turns into a bowl. Okay, so that is the Noodle Box. Again, at the beginning of the show I showed you the pizza box. I love that too. This is also in the 40% off. And then we have the coffee cup. Again, that makes a perfect treat box, and it's got those special tabs there so the lid doesn't come off. I mean, it will come off if you put something heavy in there, but you know, tie it with a bit of ribbon. Okay, so that's the coffee cup. That's also in sale. Let's move these aside. And then we have the tuna can upcycle. I really enjoyed making this one, and I'm definitely going to do a Christmas version. I've also got a Christmas collection out, so I will redo this one with my brand new Christmas papers, so I'm super excited about that one too. So yeah, that's gonna be perfect for treats. You can just stack them up, keep going. And this one I absolutely love. This turned out a lot nicer than I thought. Now this is the makeup palette from the Vanity collection, and it makes the perfect casket. How fantastic is that? I'm going to display that. I think this is going to look fantastic. Just a Halloween ornament, and inside I've popped in some chocolates, some Halloween chocolates in there as well. So oh, I don't know which one's going to be my favourite now. I love all of the projects that I've made today. I really have. I absolutely love that. Okay, let me know in the comments, even if you're watching on the replay, let me know which one is your favourite. So let's go back now to the main screen. So you can, and I'll lift up all the projects, because it does look different when you lift them up, and I have made a bit of a mess behind me as well. So there we go. There we go. So here is the casket using the makeup palette from the Vanity collection. It's absolutely lovely. Love that one. And then we made the tuna cans. There we go. Tuna as well, so that would look great with some like lace worms and things like that in there. If you can hunt out some orange ones or green ones, that's going to look really good as well. I love that one. So SMC 40 is the code for that. So yes, okay, we're buffering again. Buffering. It is sort of going through, so if you're just watching me just not talking, I don't think I am actually broadcasting. I might be broadcasting. I just don't want to let you guys miss something that I say. So this could be a cue for me to leave soon, because I've gone 12 minutes. Oh, I'm back. I think I've gone 12 minutes over what I normally go through, so I think that's pretty acceptable, especially if it's halfway through Halloween. So it's a themed live. I've absolutely enjoyed this one. If there are any other themes that you want me to do, I love theme crafting. I really do love the theme crafting, so do let me know if you have any other themes coming up, because I know we have Mother's Day coming up. We've had ours in the UK, but in other places we've got Mother's Day coming up, Father's Day coming up in as well. So ours is in June. I don't know if it's different anywhere else, let me know. But I just want to give you an update on my hair growth actually. So I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to see. I'm going to need to move the camera so I can see what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm at that awkward stage, but I have some regrowth. It's growing back. But anyway, I'm in hat stage right now because, well, it's going to take a while for that all to come back. So I'm just glad it's growing back. So that's really good. Okay, so I think I've let you guys know everything you need to. It's this one here. So that's SMC 40. And that's going to be a lot of, there's an awful lot of die sets in there, and papers and stamps. I think there's stamps in there too, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just keeping an eye on the comments here. So yeah, Maria can't choose a favourite. No, I can't choose one either. They're all really great, and they're just going to look great as a little display. So Maria says you can make a tuna can advent calendar. Gosh, you'd have to eat 24 cans of tuna. Is that 2 a week? You might get there by Christmas, I guess, or 1 a week. Get there by Christmas. So yes, okay, so it's getting late now, so I am going to off me pop. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get some dinner on and feed me and Mr. G. So I'm sure he's hungry now, so I might just do a burger, something really easy and simple. So in Sweden, it's Father's Day in November. Wow, I have to try and remember that. Ours is in June. So anyway, I hope you all have a really good week. Thank you for everyone that has joined in the last couple of weeks for this latest launch with the mini albums that I've done, and that's been a solid 2 weeks. Well, it even started before that, 2 weeks in preparation, so it's been a good solid month of preparing for that. But I have another launch in 3 weeks time, so from Tuesday I'm going to be working on that, but I will be going live sometime next week, because I know in my Facebook group. Let me put the details up for that one as well. So we just hit 1,000 members in that group, so if you fancy joining on, then do come over and join that group. I did say when I hit 1,000 members in there, I'll be doing an exclusive project live. I did a voting on that as well, so that is it's going to be a scoreboard make with a mini album, so people voted on what they wanted to make. So that is going to be our project. It's going to be a lot of fun, so please, if you want to join us, in that group and watch that live, it will be available on the replay in that group as well, so you'll be able to catch up if you do miss me live. I know there's loads of different time frames and things like that, time zones, so that is going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be next week as well. So with that everything being said, I don't think I've forgotten anything now, so I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will see you all again next time. Where's the off